I suppose we just went through Tyr's vault, so it's a fitting enough time to talk about his story with Fenrir for a little bit. Fenrir is the great wolf who, along with Hel and Jorgmundur, or whatever, the world serpent, the Midgard serpent, were all the children of Loki that he came back with from a giantess one day. Not to be confused with his Aesir children or Sleipnir, who are also the strange children of Loki. What happened is Odin saw Fenrir as the bringer of the Ragnarok, along with many other things, really. And fittingly, he had extra reason to be a little afraid of him, because Fenrir was supposed to swallow, depending on which version of the story you hear, he was either supposed to swallow the sun, or he's supposed to swallow Odin himself. So, kind of important things either way. So they bound him in chains, and he'd break out of the chains, and it was like all a test of strength. Like they're all giving him these chances to prove his strength, kind of like, which is an ongoing thing, like with Ballard and his power and stuff like that. These tests of strength tend to go poorly in these stories. So they bind him up in chains, and he breaks them. They bind him up other chains. Eventually, they make chains out of ridiculous things like the footsteps of a cat and the beard of a woman and stuff like that. Like things that are, the whole point is that they're supposed to be things that that don't exist anymore. So like, because they were used up in this magical, incredible chain, essentially. They bind him up, but he doesn't trust them. They keep coming back with these big, crazier and crazier chains, and this particular chain looked so fragile that it seemed like it must be a trick. So if it was a trick, and they refused, if he couldn't unbind him, and if he couldn't break out, and they also refused to unbind him, he wanted insurance. So he had Tyr put his hand in his mouth. And I don't know if this is true across all the different storytellings, but there's a bit of emotional resonance here in the Neil Gaiman story, because he kind of sets up that, like, when they first found Tyr and the snake and Hel, Fenrir and the snake and Hel, specifically, Tyr kind of had a fondness for Fenrir when he was a pup, and kind of took care of him and kind of had some level of kinship with him, so there was kind of a trust here, and a betrayal that was happening here. They bind him up, and it was supposed to be this magic chain that can't be broken, and it doesn't get broken. Fenrir is sufficiently bound and trapped, and he can't escape. So he bites off Tyr's hand. All the gods laugh because of this great trap that they've laid, except Tyr. At least in that particular telling. I'm sure both because he's lost his hand and because he's lost his friend. He betrayed him in order to prevent Ragnarok. It's kind of the one blight on his story, because he's such an honorable, forthright, and positive figure that even in this version of the story, where all the Aesir are extra shitty people, we're still singing the praises of Tyr every 5 seconds. And his one blight might have been the betrayal of Fenrir, the deceit of it all. That's more akin to the kinds of lies that every single other Aesir always seems to take part in. Because boy, they're just all the worst. I don't think I had lightning last time I came. Oh shit!
I suppose that's Odin's doing too. Nice try. Whatever.
I don't know about Odin. This might be your doing, boy. It really seems like your moodiness.
Said all gods were evil, but we're not. Tyr wasn't. Freya neither. The Aesir gods, that's who's evil. And you know what? Odin's right. We are a threat, because we know what they are and we know we can beat them.
Well, not all of them. Not yet.
Magni did his first, and he's dead. They're no better than us, and they're gonna be sorry they picked this fight.
Those two, the sons of Thor, amongst the pantheon, perhaps not the most impressive examples to go with. Oh man, I'm on a new monitor right now, and I need to rebalance this light contrast, because the screen just turned black for me. I'm gonna have to rebalance the light and contrast on this thing.
Thor, blame me. Me for what you did to Magni. My own father called me a coward.
Looks like he did more than that. Move it, or we'll pick up where he left off.
I'll kill you.
No. He is beaten. Not worth killing.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
That's what I said to your mother right before I gave it to her.
What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. And that makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes, but in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
None of this is going over well at all. Is he dead? I don't know. That's one of those suspicious ways where you can kind of hide a death a little bit, although he was stabbed in the neck. But also they're gods, so I don't know. Are we actually going to climb this entire place again? This was actually a pretty long sequence last time. Oh, this kind of stuff's a shortcut though, huh? You don't need to add commentary to every action you do. What are you, a Let's Player? Oh, those didn't work at all. Is that out of range? There we go. I think that cleaned them up. We've probably read this before. Yeah. I would figure so.
Keep your wits about you, boy. If Modi found us, Baldur cannot be far.
Good. I have a few words for him too.
No, you do not. You will leave him to me.
So you can kill him. Because that's what we do to our enemies, right? Because he'd do the same to us.
I will do only what is necessary.
And I'll help.
No.
Die!
Not yet.
Okay, so he's just ignoring me. Oh, yep. I was waiting for this. The mechanical reinforcement of his disobedience. And now it's showing up in the form that I can't tell him what to do anymore. But I did tell him to do it just then. And he did it. Yeah, but during that last fight, I couldn't... Square didn't do anything. He was just doing whatever he felt like. Oh boy. Kratos was right to be uncertain. This is exactly what he was guarding against, is the first time around, his rage was specifically what made him think he wasn't ready. He lost control during the intro. And now he's proving him right. His restraint went away
This room. Oh, we need a new way out.
the moment he found out that he was a god. Look at these guys. Why is only one of you glowy, though? Hmm? Yeah, I can't tell him what to do anymore. That's actually annoying. I just upgraded your bow, you bastard. I spent good resources on that. Things got really bright around here.
Have you forgotten your training?
Yes.
Are you talking to me? Thought you didn't like my tongue.
Oh my fucking god, I'm going to throw you off this mountain. We'll talk about tone then. Yep. What? What, were they all in a cluster? Hmm. Five out of 7. Are you ready to get crushed by a Valkyrie again that I can't fight? I'll give it a look. I don't have the highest hopes though. I imagine there's a difficulty curve here that's somewhat linear in that these things are all over the course of, like, the main story is making me go by all of these locations. And so there's kind of an order to them, and if I couldn't beat the last one, then this one's probably harder because it's further in that discovery order. We'll see. Need a little health. If nothing else, we got a few chests to loot. So I get a little consolation prize for coming by, and I get to kill one of Odin's birds. And then lose a boss fight and then give up, probably.
It's another Valkyrie.
No,
We're gonna save her.
no side pass this way.
By safer, you mean brutally rip her wings off? And my vote is aye.
Enough. Both of you. I will decide the best course of action.
11 to go.
Prepare yourself.
Yep. That's a lot of health segments you got there. That's not good. That's not good. Ah. Fuck.
Brother, get up, brother.
Oh, they kill you so fast. I think I'm gonna learn my lesson from Celeste and show some fucking restraint and move on with my life. As I've said before, I just don't love the combat of this game. Pushing to the furthest extents of how difficult it can get are just going to piss me off. The cool Valkyrie killed a couple of you, so I've had the experience of like killing a Valkyrie. It's like, oh, look at that, that's a neat little fight. Cool little moveset. Oh, it went dark. But yeah, from here on out, they're nightmares. They're complete nightmares. Massive damage sponges that can just take me out in a moment. I can't see anything right now. Whoa. Here we go. If you welcome that content, then have at it. But I just know it's not going to be my thing. Oh, wrong weapon. My bad. There we go.
I can't learn if you won't teach me.
You do not heed my lessons.
I've done everything you asked, and all I wanted was the truth. Where did you get your fire blades? Why did you hide them? You said there are consequences to killing a god. You used the blades to kill one. Who else did you kill before Magni? How many? Do you hear me?
I heard you, and these are not subjects for discussion. Do not push me, boy.
Fine. Amir, guess what? I know everything I need to know now. I have nothing else to learn.
Ah, congratulations.
Mm-hmm. He's pushing hard. To some extent, Kratos' silence answers his questions, whether he likes it or not.
Oh boy, I'll take care of this.
Oh. Yep, I don't have control of him again. I can make him summon wolves, though. At least there's that. Oh, hey, I got a little control. Nope. Still in combat. There they are. No, that's not working. How about this? Elemental weaknesses. Yeah, to think he used to have emotions and empathy and presence of mind and a fucking personality.
Brothers, be warned. The tunnels I'm seeing in the walls up here show signs of recent dragon activity.
We already killed that dragon.
Oh, did you then? Well, where'd that go?
Yep, they're still coming. Oh. There wasn't necessarily anything to actually blow up. Got him. Why are there so many of these? Are they just here so he'd remark on them? And because we're getting close to the location of that one dragon from before? Ah. Here you are. Did I do anything? Is he gonna obey or is he gonna be a pain? No, he still does stuff. He hasn't completely shut down yet, apparently.
What does this say?
It says, don't wake him. Whatever. We've killed everything else in this mountain. Who else wants a taste?
Don't wake him. I'm really getting tired of being told what to do. Uh-oh. Oh. He does look angry. God damn, I was able to do a lot of damage already. Oh. Uh-oh. Got him.
See what you get.
Well, you know that these things are getting in our way have only gotten in our way once each, right? Because they'll die forever each time. Hard to learn lessons when that happens. That was a lot more hard steel. So I'm getting plenty of that. That's where it's supposed to go. Okay. I guess that might have been helpful.
Whatever.
How am I gonna get it up here? That was weird. It's not exactly an easy transition, is it? I'm a little surprised this location is so close to the other one. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. There must be another place. It's weird that that particular pedestal was so close to the first place where we got the green from. Kind of a bummer. I already fought my way through. But I might not be able to find it. Whatever I'm supposed to do. I hope it's not because it's lost in the dark for me. Like, my screen is almost black right now, but I can see on my other monitor, and I'm looking at the better color balance of OBS in the screen. Really shows how important it can be to have a proper brightness contrast balance on your screen. I thought I'd calibrated this, but I still have more calibration to do on my screen, apparently. Because I have to look at the preview window in OBS on my other monitor to get a better view. But as far as I can tell, I'm not missing anything. I don't see a green orb anywhere. That's gonna bother me. Like, why is this so close to this? What was the point of this thing? Why is there a lock icon? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't see any particular chance to climb up in the scaffolding. What are you hiding? Can't interact with it. The crystals around there downstairs don't seem to be ones you can pick up, so I can't, like, blow anything up by bringing those around. You can't cut the rope. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry if I'm missing something obvious or whatever, but I see nothing. I see no way to solve this puzzle. That's a great distance to cover. And I normally there's a bunch of, like, checkpoints along the way, and I don't see any of them.
Boy.
The last place they'd look. The Valkyries will hunt me until my last breath. Did they seek what is mine? I shall hide it right into their noses. Ooh, 5 hard steel. 1 stable ore. It's under a big face. Is it the same one that I'm by? That looks like something somewhere else, actually. Where are you going? Oh, okay. He just wants to go straight forward, huh? Yep. What you doing, huh? Ah, shit. Stop it. That's a good chunk right there. Yeah, kind of a waste. Ah. That doesn't help. Ow. That does some damage still. I thought it'd be weaker because he's frost. There we go. Ah, shit. Go, go, go. Oh. No, he's just dead. No finishing blow this time. And frost resist. Yeah, gotta blow this one up. Which is easy to the point of being trivial. More hard steel. Useful. It's admittedly hard to entirely fault Atreus from taking a lesson of violence from all this, when that's ultimately what our journey is, as a continuous series of violent acts. Still, he's a little young to be an insufferable teenager. I think that might be the intended path forward. I'm curious about... Yep, okay, I can see from here now. There's a chest up here.
Come on, this way.
This seemed like it might be the way you're supposed to go, so I was avoiding it for a second. But nope. Purple belt. The mythic war belt of clarity. All about that cooldown. I think that's going to be that. Can I get up there? My axe was still somewhere. It's easy to lose track of that. I forget when I don't have it on me. There's an explosive spot up there. Maybe it's... I think... Yeah. I would say it's probably where we're about to climb to. Yeah, these are all dead ends. Yeah.
Alrighty, onward then.